This show is 𝘿𝙧𝙧𝙧 6 and 7 figure coaches on fire. And this is where we interview the best of the best coaches, so 6 and 7 figure coaches. So today I've got an absolute superstar. Winter is coming. Her name's 𝘿𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧. I am going to do the intro. You've got, I'm going to say about 2.25 minutes to grab a seatbelt so you can strap yourself in, cup of tea, some biscuits, and we are going to rock out.
Finally got an interview for the dream job, and after working with him, I got it, and it was simple and it was easy.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the journey.
Oh, has it helped? Yes, it absolutely has. It's definitely helped in knowing the market a lot better and knowing how to how to put myself out there. Like, I would never ever have touched my LinkedIn ever. I didn't see LinkedIn as a valuable resource at all. So in saying that, it already has proven to be.
Really what I say. I think you guys are great and change people's lives, and it makes a lot of difference.
You deliver at a very high level.
It was really enjoyable. You learn a lot. It was really easy going step by step.
Questions before Wendy do. So that was, I think session 5. The interview session, if you ask me, was my favorite out of all the 6 sessions.
So it's not only helped me in my personal branding, but it's helped me now on the business side, where I feel very, very capable to go into, you know.
Hey, super legends, superheroes, and megastars, welcome to another episode of 𝘿𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧 6 and 7 figure coaches on fire. Today we are absolutely going to tear it up. We've got a rock star in the house, and I'm so excited because I've been trying to get this superstar legend on for a little while, and she is just blowing up the coaching industry. So just to let you guys know that we are live on LinkedIn, live on Facebook, and live on the Tube, and also into my Authority Branding Facebook group. If I can ask you guys a little favor, I would love it if you would like, subscribe, and comment and share with anyone that you feel would find this episode valuable. So this will help me to grow my channel. So without any further ado, I want to give a big, massive, ginormous welcome to 𝘿𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧𝙧 camera.
How you doing? I didn't know if you were watching me, but I was having a little boogie
I
backstage.
could see
so
you were like,
it was
yeah.
too fun. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm amazing, absolutely amazing. First, I just want to like thank you for giving up your time because I know how busy that you are, and I've also got to say I'm a little bit jealous of you. Whenever I see you on social media, you are just swanning around the world, lots of different countries, sipping champagne, wine, having dinners by the sea, and it's amazing. So I absolutely love it.
I
So
don't know if
thank
that
you.
gives me a bad rep or a good rep, but the campaign. But absolutely, I know it's been, I think we calculated that it's been like 16 airports that we've now been to this year alone,
Wow.
which sounds a lot, I think. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited for the next bit too.
Brilliant. All right, Ella, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, so I'm 𝘿𝙧𝙛𝙛𝙚. I am a coach that helps coaches, and we help them create 20K months through organic strategies as well as mindset, because it's so important to have both together. So we combine the both. It's both myself and Simon Pilon as well, my business partner, and we now work together on that. So pretty much in a nutshell, that's what we do, and we're helping a beautiful community of coaches at the moment. And yeah, it's just like so much love and support and just
Mm.
like a family in there. So yeah, we're buzzing at the moment. We're having an amazing time.
I love that. All right, so you're gonna have to remind me. So I wanna. So I've seen in your social media that you've got like a triple guarantee, and I was like, what the triple guarantee? I've never seen that before. So before I ask you that question, can you tell us like how your journey into coaching and what you did before?
Yeah. Well, actually, I did nothing of the sorts that was related to coaching whatsoever. I was basically I was helping tours. So I worked with Nicki Minaj, I worked with Kiss on their tours. That's like that was my background. I know, which I don't really speak about enough. I think I need to speak more about that. But I lost my job in COVID. So like the tours were stopped and like I just was flat. Like they were like, no, that's it, it's done. So I didn't know what to do. And actually the same week my partner left me and then I couldn't afford my flat in London. So it was like the most horrific week ever. And I had to lift myself up and bring myself up to do something empowering, help other people, and just change my life. So I ended up moving back home to my parents' house to rebuild. And obviously, we were in lockdown anyway, so it gave me a load of time. And I found that time and I utilized that time to discover me and discover what I'd be able to help people with. And initially, I was doing affiliate marketing and selling other people's courses. And then I was like, why don't I create my own? Why am I selling other people's when I believe that I could help other people with my own knowledge? So I did that. Initially went in to become like a music coach because that was kind of the background. I then created a relationship course because I was like heartbreak course because I went through that and thought I could help people with that. But create a whole course with no one wanting to buy it because I didn't have an audience yet because I didn't know how to build one. I spent so much money on silly things like Facebook ads and courses and low ticket stuff, but it ends up being thousands in the end, which is why I always preach, buy high ticket, don't keep buying low ticket because it adds up to the same in the end. And I talk about that a lot. And then with that, we had the affiliate marketing, and then people were asking me, how are you doing it? How are you doing it? How are you selling other people's products? And I started just individually helping people. Naturally, that led me to think, well, I'll coach them on that. And then, story goes, basically just continue with that and then became coach's coach. And I decided on that. And that's where we got to here, really, which is hopefully not a long story. I'm telling the short version.
Yeah, I love that. All right, let's get straight into this triple guarantee because I am curious. Yeah, what's that triple guarantee? Because I've never seen that before.
Okay, great. So yeah, I definitely recommend doing it. It's something that really helps people. For us, it's all about the love and support we give and the accountability that we offer. So one of the guarantees that we offer is that we hold you accountable. Like we'll check in every single week with our masterminds every day. We are very hands-on and sort of cogs in the wheel in terms of our client results and being there for them all the time. So the accountability guarantee is one. Time is the other. Like we're guaranteed that you have a result within a certain time. However, we also have a guarantee of result. Therefore, if you don't get it within that time, we work with you until you get that guarantee that we offer you. So we have a 3 times ROI, return on investment guarantee. And then our mastermind, it's 6 figures at the moment, but we're probably going to turn it to multi-6 figures very soon. So that's it.
I love that. I love the 3 times ROI. That's just that's brilliant, and that's just so supportive. With your clients, do you find that they've got similar problems? And I'm assuming that those problems are going to be around like mindset when they come to you when they're trying to build their coaching business. And do you work with new coaches? Do you work with experienced coaches? Whereabouts do you sit?
Yeah, we have both now. When I first started, it was very much new coaches, and then when we created the mastermind, the Vault, because my business is called The Key, right? So we have the Key Elites and then we have the Vault. And the mastermind is the Vault. And that's very much more when they've got more clients coming in and they want to sort of scale it to one-on-one to group coaching and all those things and run events or, hire a team, whatever that may be. But we also have the core offer, which is the sort of ground level. If you've got a couple of clients and you want to learn more organic marketing and excel from there, or if you're brand new and don't even know your niche yet, we also help you there. So we have a couple of things that we can offer both. So we do both. But was that answering your question? Because now I can't remember.
Yeah, so that answered one question, and the other question was around sort of like common challenges that your clients have. Are there's some sort of patterns that you see?
Yes. Patterns, I think everyone comes with their individual thing, you know, like we've had a lot of imposter syndrome and the funny thing about imposter syndrome is I think it's something that you should step into, not run away from. You know, I think imposter syndrome is something that you should actually really want to chase, because I love feeling uncomfortable. If I'm not uncomfortable, or I don't feel like I'm an imposter in the room, then I'm not in the right room. I feel like I want to be growing, or I want to have somebody that knows more than me in the room, you know? So imposter syndrome, we switch on its head when they come to us, you know, because everyone thinks, oh, I've got imposter syndrome, I can't do this. And I just changed that perspective within our first call, which is great. So that comes up. There's a lot of mindset things, you know, can I do this? Am I good enough? When it comes to building relationships, out of comfort zone a lot, you know, comes out, you know, it's out of my comfort zone, and it's about developing that mindset to make sure that it doesn't feel like a sale, it feels like a relationship, which is what we work on. Mainly it's about, you know, confidence and feeling that they can do this, you know, that's a huge one. So definitely those two come up a lot. But again, Simon Pilon, he's the great mindset coach for that. You know, for us, for me, it's all the strategy stuff. And I'm definitely a kick-ass type of coach. Sorry, I swore.
That's brilliant.
I don't know if I'm allowed to swear here. But you know, English. But yeah, so I am that, you know, so I'll give them a kick up the butt when they need it, you know, and that's me, that's the coach that I am. Whereas Simon's much more the calmer side.
Awesome. And Simon's out in Bali?
Simon's in Bali. I'm about to go and see him on the 16th. So we're going to have regular mastermind evenings where we're going to come up with some creative things and really deliver the best of the best we can for our coaches. So I'm excited.
That's so cool. All right. And can you give us like 3 tips on how you've gone about building your brand? So are there like particular things that you've done to kind of increase your exposure?
Yeah, I think authority is mainly, you know, sharing my story, I think is massive, like going from where I came from in sort of my lowest stage to building myself up to who I am now, and being authentic about sharing that story. I share the ups and downs of both, not only the beginning of my journey and how I got here, but also of the business, because that's really important, you know, like sharing that, being authentic there, because I think there's a lot of rubbish out there where people say it's going to be amazing, you're a millionaire in a day. It doesn't work like that, right? So I want to share the good and the bad, and be realistic. And we do that with our clients as well, you know, from the get-go. It's not going to happen overnight. Work hard, because it does take a lot of work. You know, it's not like a machine that you just turn on, as great as that would be. So for sure, sharing my story. Client results is definitely another one, like focusing on their results, focusing on them, and that helps build authority, just alongside, not even intentionally, but you're helping your clients and then getting results, so it builds your authority that way, and you're sharing their journey as well. And probably the third one would be sort of like who invested in, like who my mentors were, being around the top of the industry, you know, the top coaches in the industry, learning from them, learning their strategies, following exactly what they tell us. I think if our coaches were to say, well, what do you think Ella is like as a client? I think they'd definitely say that she just follows what I tell her to, you know, that's just exactly what I do. They tell me to do something, I'll do it. And I think who I've invested in has been a massive impact into my success, and has helped me build my authority, for sure.
Awesome. So thank you for sharing. So before we got on air, we were just talking about, you know, like some of the challenges that come up in coaching. With your coaching, has age come up for you? Have people said, you know, that they were like, oh, you old enough to be a coach or anything like that? Have you experienced that before?
You asked me this question because my baby face. Is that why? Yeah. Do you know what? It actually hasn't. I think most of the community are older than me. Actually, I think there's only a few of us that are younger than me. If I get that right, I apologize if I haven't got that right. But I do believe that most of our community is older than me, and it hasn't come up, you know, because I think it doesn't matter how old you are, you know, like I don't look at my coach if they're 7 or 70 or somebody's trying to teach me something. I mean, we have some incredible kids in our family, you know, and I learned so much from them already, you know, just as an example. I don't think it matters. I don't think the the community or the clients that we work with think about that. They're just thinking about, how can I make a bigger impact? How can I work with her to be able to make this impact? How can I get to this goal? And they're seeing that I'm succeeding in it. So why would they not work with me to do that? Because they're not investing in my face or my age. They're investing in themselves and for me to help them do it.
Compressing time and getting that result. So thank you for that. Podcasts. So can you talk about some of the podcasts that you listen to, and also like other sort of self-development that you do?
Oh, well, you know this. I
Yes,
absolutely adore Stephen Bartlett.
love to hear that.
He is incredible. Podcasts, like, I listen to him pretty much every day. He has one that's Jay Shetty, which I love, and he also did another one with Jimmy Carr, and he's a comedian in the UK. I don't find him funny. It's quite dark for me. I like a bit of silly comedy. But when I listened to him, he changed my whole mindset about him. And actually, there's a funny story. Jimmy Carr actually accidentally stood on his foot once in a train station, and he looked at me with this evilness, and I thought, not sure on him. But he is incredible, and he changed my mindset on so many things just in 1 hour or 2 hour podcast. So that's definitely one. Books that I've read. So many things. Rich Dad Poor Dad, 4 Hour Work Week changed my life because I realized that you just work smarter. And the other one is $100 Million Offers, for sure. Like, that was the book.
Alex Mosey. Yeah.
Yes, that changed like my business setup, the guarantees we give, all that stuff as well. So and the bonuses and everything that we deliver to our clients and how much effort I put into them. And yeah, it just excelled that even further, if that could ever be possible. So yeah, for sure. But meditating in the morning's huge, just like that just being able to hold space for myself, because we give so much love out that you want to be able to feel it within you as well. Otherwise, how do I show up every day like how I am? And we dance and we enjoy ourselves on these calls, so I have to come up with high energy. So meditation and, spending time with my dogs when I get to see them. That's kind of it, really, to be able to do that side of things. And yeah, books, podcasts, looking after yourself is probably the main things to do, for sure.
Brilliant. Love that. Thank you. All right. And do you have any seminars or webinars, workshops, anything like coming up?
We are at the moment, no, because we are doing currently other things, working on something big. However, which is not to be announced yet. However, right this week, we are doing our triple guarantee offer, the same offer we spoke to just about there, for the newer coaches or people that have a couple of clients and want to go bigger. And it's actually, at the moment, it's 50% off. We're doing like this big summer deal, and it's just for this week. It ends on Sunday, but it's 50% off, which is massive, that we're doing, because we wanted to not only do a end of summer deal, right, which is sad summer's ending, but we wanted to help the barrier of entry just like go, because I just don't want anybody not being able to afford mentorship. And if they can invest in us and we can show them how good mentorship is, then hopefully it'll give them not only faith to continue investing in themselves, but every opportunity they've ever wanted for less money. So that's what we're doing at the moment. So that's till Sunday, which is huge. So that's probably the biggest thing we're doing at the moment. Yeah, for sure.
And what's the best way for people to get hold of you?
Yeah, Facebook, like 𝘿𝙖𝙧𝙚 on Facebook is huge. We do have a group, the Key to Coaching, which is like all that our free resources are in there. I do have an Instagram. I barely use it. Apologies. But Facebook for sure is the way to contact me. Definitely. That would be great.
All right. Legends. So if you guys are listening on audio, or if you're watching, or if you're going to watch the replay, you guys have till Sunday, and there's 50% discount, which is huge. Absolutely huge. All right, Ella.
Yeah.
All right, my final question, which is, I think you know that I'm obsessed with like dad jokes. So do you have a dad joke? Do you have like a famous like sort of like dance move? Do you have a quote, something inspirational, something motivational, something inspiring that you would like to leave us with today?
Gosh. You know what? There's so many things rattling through my head. Dad jokes is something that I'm not quite there on the dad front or the mum front yet, so I don't know if I can say that I'm a good one at that, but I have got one. So he's got some terrible jokes. What else? You know what? It's just the biggest thing is nothing will stop you as long as you believe in yourself, and just continue to believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and even when it gets hard, continue with that process, because it's not an easy journey. And most people, you know, in that first 6 months will probably think, oh, is this for me? Overthink it. And I want you to just continue believing in yourself. The only reason I'm here, it really is because not because it was an easy, smooth journey for me. It was because even when I was crying in my mum's arms during building this business, I still showed up that day with tears running down my eyes. Just continue to feel that strength from within you. Lean on people if you have to, and just believe in yourself, and just continue to do that, and just continue to put the work in, because you will get there. That's probably my biggest thing.
Love that. So Ella, I just want to say massive, huge, ginormous, like, thank you, like, to you for coming on, giving up your time, sharing gold and like so much value. And you are an incredible like human, and yeah, just phenomenal. And I'm just so impressed of what you've accomplished in such a short time. So keep giving out the love, keep impacting, keep being an amazing human. And thank you so much for thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it.